Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? Preparing for Christmas, Abby? Today we're going to make puff puff. I'm about to prepare puff puff for breakfast. I want to have it with muesli milk. Have you seen the muesli milk recipe? That's my best way to enjoy muesli. And today I'm going to prepare the puff puff with pizza flour. It's the quickest way to make puff puff, especially if you're doing it in large quantities. Houston people, are you with me? Are you there? There's no party that goes down in Houston without puff puff. I don't know about other parts of the US. I only know about Houston because I've attended parties in Houston. Especially this Christmas as well. I'm sure there are so many parties going down. You'll be inviting friends. If you're going to make puff puff, this is the quickest way. Let's go. So this is all you need. Pizza flour. Pizza flour is perfect for making puff puff because it already contains yeast, the right amount of yeast. Sometimes, depending on the brand, you may need to even add ordinary flour to it to tone down the yeast, because there's a brand I bought some time ago and the yeast was coming through too much in the puff puff, but otherwise you use it like that. Like this brand has the perfect amount of yeast in it already, so no need to change anything. This is granulated sugar, a quarter cup. I'm going to use 1.5 cups of the pizza flour. Then you need nutmeg. Nutmeg is what gives puff puff the classic taste. A little bit of salt, just a little bit, and it's optional. You may use it or you may not use it. Then vegetable oil for frying. The vegetable oil sold in Nigeria is good for this. I'm going to be using sunflower oil here. And then warm water for mixing it. Warm water will help the pizza flour rise much better than cold water or cool water. Add the flour. You can sift it if you want, but it doesn't really matter. One thing to note about this flour is that once you open the pack, I've noticed that once I open the pack, the next time I will use it, the yeast is not as active as the first time I open the pack. So I usually put it in the fridge, but before I use it next time, I bring it out of the fridge to come down to room temperature. So that's something to bear in mind. This is just a little bit of salt, and this one maybe half a teaspoon, something like that. And then if you want pepper in it, you remember my peppered puff puff recipe, I have a video on my channel. You can also use pepper. If you're using dry pepper, you add it now, but if you're using fresh habanero pepper, you add it later. I'll tell you when to add it. I have a video on that, you can check it out as well. Warm water. A little bit more. It's not up to 1/4, maybe 1/8 of a cup, something like that. See the consistency. You can actually add a little bit more water. You see, this puff puff, the best way to find out all these things is to try with different quantities of water and see the one you like. The plastic film is more effective than a towel. Then I put it in my oven. So look at it in my oven. It's turned off. In the winter, if you feel that your oven is too cold, you can turn the oven on for a little time, maybe 2 minutes, to warm it up a bit, then turn it off again before you put it there. then cover it. After 45 minutes, you can see the bubbles. That's the oil heating up for frying the puff puff. I'm going to use this ice cream scoop with the, see, it has the thingy that helps the ice cream come out when you scoop it. That's what I'm going to use for putting the puff puff batter into the hot oil when it heats up. Let's see if it's hot enough, the oil. Hot, but it's not coming up as fast as I thought. Then stir it. You stir it. You stir it. You stir it. Then scoop a little. It's not so hot yet. The puff puff should come up to the surface. Let me wait a little bit more. The oil should be very hot. Puff puff is an oily snack. It cannot be baked, or if you bake it, it will be bread because of the yeast. It's an oily snack. If you don't want to eat oily something, you just, I don't know. If you feel it's too oily, just eat it a few times a year. I eat puff puff a few times a year. Or you can try Nigerian buns. Nigerian buns is less oily because it doesn't soak up as much oil as puff puff. It should be hot enough by now. See? It's not going deep into the oil. That's proof that it's hot enough. Even if it goes to the bottom, it pops up immediately. That's how it should be. So pizza flour puff puff. The quickest way to make puff puff. No need to be asking how much yeast. My yeast didn't work, this and that, because yeast can fail. Eh? And remember what I said about this packet. When you open it, it's not the same the next time you use it. So put it in the fridge. And then the day you want to make it, bring it out so that it comes, bring it out for some time so that it comes to a room temperature before you start mixing, so that your yeast will work best. And again, don't open the packet and leave it open for a long time, you know. Stubborn puff puff. Doesn't want to stay. There. There's always that puff puff that refuses to turn. And you'll be there turning it, and others will start burning. You're not going to catch me today. Stay, 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 stay. Christmas is in the air. Christmas is in the air. Christmas is in the air. Ooh. Very soon, people will start going to the villages. Oh my God, to do the proper Christmas. Where will you spend Christmas this year? Are you traveling? And the trick is, don't make the balls too big. No, they won't be done on the inside. The outside will start burning. And remember, it will puff up. That means that the amount you get will expand. It will get bigger when it hits the oil because of the yeast. That's it. See the amount of puff puff I go with 1.5 cups of pizza flour, like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, about 21 medium sized puff puffs. Ooh. Yata. See the setup. Woo. Muesli milk. Can you see that? Woo. Yo, yippee yo. Baby.
Yeah.
Ndị YouTube na-akpọ. Ndị YouTube si n'ine ezo. Kepụta ka afọ ihu gị. Ka ha fọnụ a iji eri ihe a niile na-esi ebe.
Hello, YouTubers.
No YouTubers. Hello, YouTubers. Nga na-ekene unu. Onye chakwala unu ma nsusu. Akpụla edebe bụ ụsọ nkwụ. Hey! So that's it for today's jollof mass. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.